Okay then guys, so obviously I've skipped a couple of time periods. If you're wondering where are the other two, they will be up soon in time for your revision. I'm just going to jump ahead to look at modern medicine. I feel that as Year 11, this is perhaps something that you might find hard to remember. This was during the COVID time. So let's have a little look. Modern medicine, this is the 1900 to present, okay? So this is probably the easiest time period to remember in a way, because you can talk about your own experiences when you've been to hospital in the last how many years. My key phrase, progress. We've finally got progress. We've got massive jumps forwards, and we continue to jump forward in this period. Ideas, genetics, Watson and Crick. Let's not forget Franklin, the lady who took the x-rays of the DNA. But Watson and Crick come along and they basically take Franklin's work and they say, do you know what? Everyone's got this DNA, this genome in their body. We can map it and work out what might be wrong inside your body that's making you sick. That will lead to some prevention, but no treatments as of yet. Lifestyle factors, big thing. If I eat too many chocolates, if I start smoking, if I drink every weekend, if I inject drugs, if I have unprotected sex, if I use too many tanning beds, these are all lifestyle factors. Now you think, Mr. Lowe doesn't need a tanning bed. Well, if I did use a tanning bed, that would be a lifestyle factor that could make me sick. This is a modern understanding we have that your lifestyle affects whether you get ill, okay? This is another thing here. How is technology helping your diagnosis? We'll see this through x-rays, a blood test, a biopsy. If you go to the doctors to get diagnosed with an illness, the first thing they'll do is probably a blood test, or they'll do some kind of scientific diagnosis to work out what's wrong with you. Get some examples, especially relating to technology. Approaches to treatment and prevention, magic bullets. No, it's not a cool comic book thing. Magic bullets are basically those treatments, and they're chemical, that go straight into your body and they attack just the thing that's hurting. Paracetamol, there's your great example, and we'll come on to penicillin in a moment. Magic bullets are things that literally go straight to the injury, the thing that is wrong with you, and they don't harm the rest of your body, they just harm the illness, the virus. We've also got science, technology and treatment. Again, we've got some great case studies coming up, but the main headline here is we've got technology now. Things that we can use in hospitals, in doctor surgeries to help treat you. NHS, God bless the NHS, as they said back in 1948, I hope that date's right, check me on that one, when Aneurin Bevan set up the NHS, free healthcare for everyone. That's a big deal, and that happens right in the middle of this period. Now, of course, access isn't great at first because not everyone can get in, but that's improved over time. The government, do you remember the three old ladies activity? Hopefully you do, especially year 10s, I remember the three old ladies who were having a debate about what has the government done to prevent disease. The government has got a lot better in the modern period. We've got mass vaccination, yeah? My son is, I tell you this in all my classes, my son is 3. He's had vaccinations every 6 months since he was born. Paid for by the government, on the NHS, for diphtheria, the MMR jab, all these things. We've also got lifestyle campaigns. The idea that the government actually says to you, smoking makes you sick. You've had this in school in PHSE. And we've also got, it's not on there, but legislation, the Clean Air Act the government passed to make sure that the air is clear enough so we don't get smog or issues there. Last thing, I'm almost done guys. Top case studies. Fleming, Florey and Chain. They developed amongst the three of them, and you need to find out the fascinating story why, penicillin, which is often called the first antibiotic. Mr. Kimberley, am I right in that?
Yes,
I'm getting a bit confused. Thank you, Mr. Kimberley. He's behind the camera, by the way. Mr. Kimberley, great teacher. So Fleming, Florey and Chain developed the first antibiotic, which is penicillin. And that gets put together for a number of factors. I would definitely look at the factor of war, which really helps get developed and mass produced. Lung cancer. This is our other case study of the period. We can look at lung cancer from different angles. Firstly, the technology involved in the treatment and the diagnosis, both of those, but also the way that the government again, they are trying to prevent lung cancer from happening. And they do that through the lifestyle campaigns about not smoking. They also do it through the laws they've passed about not allowing smoking in cars or in pubs or restaurants. All these things are important. So just to tell you again, it's a summary we want, but it's not literally the opposite of what I just said. We don't want a summary. This is the summary. You need details. You must revise and get names, dates, events, as much detail as you can. That's how you get the higher marks. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back more soon.